Okay, welcome back, guys. It's been a while. I really did a YouTube video for you guys, and on today's episode, we'll be talking about my strategy. And I mean, like, I backtested some trades. You can see on the screen, the backtested I did was only in January, the month of January, but it's actually ended in February. Yes, February. So we're about to review the reasons why I took all these trades. Yeah, what's behind all these trades I took, and the reasons why I took them. So that's what we'll be reviewing today. So let's start real quick. I don't want to make this video very long, so I want to just make it very short for you. So on the first trade, you can literally see there was a break of structure here, right? Yeah, a break of structure here. So I was actually expecting price to return to this other block, but the mistake I found here was there was no liquidity around this area. There was no liquidity around this area, so price literally went to clear this first liquidity, and it didn't even react, right? But it went to the other block and it started returning. Anybody who set TP around here, which is 1:2, will just make some money. But I was actually going for 1:3, and price didn't reach there. So as soon as price came down, I was in profit. This is the moment you'll be happy and you'll be, wow, I'm in great profit. Yes, yes, yes. You'll be doing screenshots and stuff, but you don't know what's about to happen next. So you can literally see price return up and went to hit the SL. Yeah, this place I took the trade here, but I later because it's not reasonable for me to teach you using the structure and liquidity. So let's get to the next one and the reason why. So with the next one here, the reason why I took it is I used the break and retest strategy, which is this break and retest. So it's a downtrend, right? So price just went to tap in here, then return again. Oh shit, okay. So we are looking at this place. You can see price went to tap or retested around this low here before returning. So this is exactly what I did here. You can literally see it. This zone, this was a low, so price broke that low, then came to retest. That was exactly where I entered the trade. Yes, and price came back hitting TP 1:3. So simple. With the second one, with this trade, this particular trade here, I did a mistake. Yes, I have admitted I did a mistake because I should have, let me just, I should have marked this other block here rather. This other block here rather. You can literally see price was at the verge of hitting a stop loss, but it's I don't know, it didn't even hit it. It came to hit out. Even though it's a win trade, it was a wrong trade. To be very honest, it was a very wrong trade. This should have been the zone I should have marked. But I just wanted it to clear this liquidity here, then it will fall, which it didn't happen like that. But it didn't need that also hit the SL. So if I could have marked this place, this was how it should be. See, I'll just enter trade exactly at the tip of the other block, setting the stop loss above this high, then maybe 1:3. Actually, you could be making the same amount here and the same amount. It doesn't matter how big your process. All that matters is the lot size. You get me? Yes. And someone can be using 10 lot size here. You'll be using 0.1 here. And the person catching the small pips will be making more money than this. So it doesn't actually matter. But this should have been the actual right one. Yes, this should have been the actual right one. So I'll say this trade, even though it didn't hit SL, I'll prefer this one over this all time because I always don't want drawdown in mine. It doesn't matter. This particular trade, if you are using a broker with a lot of spread, it would hit SL. Simple. Let's move to the next one. Okay, so I think the next one I'll move to the 15 minutes time frame to check. Okay, so this is it. This is actually the next trade I took, and you can literally see the reason why I took it. From this, the same as break and retest, the one I told you the one I taught earlier about break and retest. Price broke this low. When you go on the lower time frame, like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, you literally see it's a low here, and price went back, retested on that same low, then dropped. This one is also 1:3, setting stop loss just above this wick, because price might go to that wick and return, so you just have to set your stop loss just above it. You can literally see how price flew down. And on the next trade, that one was based on liquidity. I love this one because with this one, you can literally see here was an order block here. I marked that same order block from that high. Another block here coming here, and this one was a clear of liquidity, which has confirmed that there will be a fall. A beautiful clear of liquidity. Let me just zoom out here. You can literally see this one here, a clear of liquidity. So as soon as I saw the clear of liquidity, I knew price would be falling, so I just entered it here. Entered it here. Price came 1:3. Simple trade. So what was happening here, I wasn't even convinced, even though you can even pick a trade from this place. You see another retest zone here to come back. I wasn't sure of that, so I just ignored it. And we're moving to the next trade. This is the pure one I really liked, which is more of break and retest, solid one. You can literally see this here. Let me just zoom in for you to see it well. You can literally see this is a low, this is a high, right? So this place is the other block, and with the other block, when you mark your discount and premium, oh, I don't have the discount and premium here. Okay, it's not on this account, sorry. So let's just forget about the premium discount. You can literally see here is a liquidity zone here, which price came to clear it. Liquidity zone, which price came to what? Cleared it. As soon as price cleared the liquidity zone, it entered the other block. You can literally see it here. Let me zoom before you to see. So we see other block, clear of liquidity, price entering the other block. Then that's where you're going to take your execution. But with the execution, you should know where to set your stop loss, which should be below this low, right? Yes. So this one also gave us 1:3. Another simple trade. Another simple trade. And the same thing happened here too. You can literally see it here. The same thing happened here. Even though price was consolidating here, I wasn't convinced to enter any trade here, and I like that. Being disciplined is one of the key. So you can literally see here's an order block, and here's the liquidity. And price went up, creating a high. Here's the low. So we are expecting price to come back to clear the liquidity and enter another block for me to move to the top. So that's exactly what happened. And I'm very, very serious about where you should set your stop loss, because when you set your stop loss very, very tight, it might hit it and go away. You'll be like the market is against you, whatever. But that's not it. You see, price just came and went. What about the next trade? I think this next trade was based on fair value gap. Yeah, and I don't actually trade fair value gaps though, but sometimes I just look at them and trade it, because this place, even though there was a clear of liquidity, you can literally see. Let me just mark it for you. Here, very nice clear of liquidity here. Price clear the liquidity, enter the fair value gap here. But I know someone who will mark this other block. Price didn't even reach there. So fair value gap here, then boom, back to TP. The reason why I don't really like fair value gaps is where to set your stop loss, because it's really difficult to set stop loss on fair value gaps. But well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so here's another fair value gap I got, but you can see I put fair value gap 1 hour. This is the 30 minutes time frame. So let's move to the 1 hour time frame and check it out. Okay, so this is it, right? Even though there was no liquidity here, okay, there was one, but at least there wasn't. This is not liquidity gap. Okay, so this is the fair value gap here. That's the 1 hour fair value gap. You can literally see price went to tapping, and you can literally see price was created a gap here. Yeah, so it was on Friday, right? Yeah, 31st January. It was on Friday, and price market got closed. So when market got open, boom, straight to TP. Price just opened. This is what's called some happiness. People will be just happy for seeing it because there was no much effort to put in this one. So moving to the next one. I think the next one I'll move to the lower time frame because it's literally, yes. Okay. Did I mark that as an OB or it's okay? Let's go to the 15 minutes time frame and check. Oh, so literally I did a mistake here. That was a fair value gap and a clear of liquidity. Oh, okay. So let's just change it. Fair value gap and a clear of liquidity. You can literally see what just happened here right now. This is it. This is it. Even though wait, it's not even only a fair value gap here, right? You can literally see that's a retest zone. Price went to retest after the break. Price went to retest here, clearing a liquidity. Beautiful one. Price just went to the tip of the fair value gap. Literally, that's why I hate fair value gaps, because where to set your stop loss is very convincing for me. I don't know for others. Okay, let's see the next one too. The next one too was a nice fair value gap. Oh, that's cool. So a clear of liquidity, fair value gap tapped. Boom. 1:3. You can literally see all these trades 1:3, 1:3. That's my risk to ratio. Just 1:3. Oh, okay. Look at this trade here right now. This trade here, which was formed with this other block, and it needs liquidity. I marked this as a liquidity, but price didn't clear this liquidity because it wasn't a liquidity. It was actually a high. So I don't know. You see, I told you should always set your stop loss above this. Any high you see here. So my stop loss was just above it. And literally, if it was inside it, it will just get tapped and go to my zone. So see, it was just above it. And you see, when your stop loss is above it, it might not hit and go back to your way. The price just went back, hitting TP 1:3. Yeah, 1:3. And the next one too, let's check. This is the last trade. Okay, it actually ended on 11 February, as I said. So see this one. Look at this. Look at this here. Actually, then this liquidity, which is the trendline liquidity, but actually this wasn't a really clear of liquidity for me. It's only. So let me just select this. So another block here. Some people also mark here. Some people also mark here. See, but I choose this one. I don't know. I just choose it. Price came to tapping, then boom, another 1:3. So all what you have to make sure is where to set your stop loss, because that's the most important thing. So you can literally see the trades I took. This is just backtesting. No, this is not really trades I took to make money. This is just backtesting. These are all the trades. So if you are someone who does not rush trades and just be patient, and you're just actually going to make a lot of money. I ain't gonna lie. You're going to make a lot of money. I'm gonna lie. That's all. So actually, that's all for today's video, and I'll be making more of these videos. I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 of these videos. Yeah, I'm planning on doing a challenge, so I'll be starting that very soon. But I don't know for now. So very soon I'll get there. So thank you for watching to this stage, and wait for the next episode. Yeah, peace out.